Yan ba yun?
Pare? Ito?
Yeah, that one. My friend shared it to
That
me.
looks
Fake
fake.
news man to.
Yeah, it's not even
Dito
from
yung-
the official page of MSU.
Yeah, this is what I meant, right? No, fake news. This is fake news.
Welcome to Rally Debunked, where we discuss everything on the internet that is factual and relevant. So guys, college applications are quite nearing na. Do you have a college in mind na? Are you already enrolled?
Box.
So, we have taken so many entrance exams for the past months, right? How many have you taken?
I think a maximum of 4, I guess.
Maximum
5
4?
now.
Maximum.
5.
Well,
Five.
mine, I think it's more than 5 and it's
Wow.
quite exhausting, guys. Well, actually, the exams are not that exhausting naman, but it's the anxiousness of
Yeah.
waiting for the results, right?
Yeah.
You get to be very overwhelmed, yeah. Especially if
Nervous.
the result you are waiting for is for the university that you are really wanting to get into, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like MSU, right?
Yeah. Oh, have
Right?
you heard about the SASE results?
Yeah, right? You heard those... Narinig mo na yung fake postings?
What fake
There's
postings?
rumor, actually, guys, na meron na daw sa results.
Huh? Patingin daw?
Really?
Yeah.
Yan ba yun?
Pare? Ito?
Yeah, that one. My friend shared it to
That
me.
looks
Fake
fake.
news man to.
Yeah, it's not even
Dito
from
yung-
the official page of MSU.
Yeah, this is what I meant, right? No, fake news. This is fake news.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, even us na we have grown into the digital age, we get to still be victim, right, of these types of
Disinformation.
propaganda
Yeah,
and
and
everything.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We are talking about this, and I commit some mistakes.
Yeah.
And I'm here to actually redeem myself. And for the next time, I will not do it again. And
Yeah.
I will not believe that easy, right?
Yeah. At least, di ba, you learn something today and you will not do again in the future, right? And that's what's important, that we change for the better.
Yeah, but it's kind of annoying, right? Like, these people are taking advantage sa kakabahan natin about sa SASE.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're posting fake news about it.
Yeah. And
And
I think this conversation can lead into the discussion, like, of the challenges that are being faced in media and information, right?
which is like the disinformation.
Yeah, disinformation. Yeah, we have made to believe that something is true when actually it's not, right?
I do agree with Mateo. It's kind of annoying, guys, but they're trying to really use that as like parang use that platform or to use that way to trick us to take advantage about our emotion, di ba?
Yeah.
That's kind of abusive at some point, pero like that's the reality, guys. We are in a digital world, and there are tons of informations na pwede natin makonsume, and if we lack the ability to actually analyze or assess, just like what happened to me, and that would be very risky.
Yes.
But guys, please don't share or make fake news, guys, because it's very unhealthy for our digital environment, especially na meron mga people na less digitally knowledgeable about
Yes.
fake news and stuff. So please don't post stuff like that because it's extremely harmful for our environment. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the people also.
Yeah.
We should not pollute our digital environment.
Yes.
with
And from what Mateo have said, this can lead into, again, the discussion of a factor of the challenges, which is digital divide.
yeah,
right?
one of the factor actually.
Yeah.
So,
And I think under digital divide, we can include the financial aspect,
Yeah.
di ba, of each
Yes.
individual. So we all come from different ranges of financial incomes, right?
Mm.
Some people might have high income, some people might have low income. And for those on the lower bracket side, like they tend to not have enough financial capacity to afford good internet, good devices, or even competent or capable devices, right? So when false information are being presented into them, like it's quite saddening to think na they can't access multiple sources for them to verify if the information being presented to them is actually true, di ba?
Yeah.
And they get to be victimized, they get to believe that, but it's not really true.
Yeah. Speaking of internet access, especially here in the rural areas of the Philippines, right, in the
Yeah.
mountainous regions, like there's a severe lack of internet access for the people.
Yes.
So people don't have access to other sites, like what just Matt has said. Like this is another factor, right? Is geographical.
aspect of
Yes.
Geographical
the device,
locations,
Actually,
yes.
that's one of the factors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some areas might have cellular towers to connect to the internet, to communicate with everyone, and that's quite an important factor, like when it comes to verifying information, di ba?
And let's all take note na age is also one of the factors.
Yes. Kasi some people might be young, some people might be old, some people might be too young or too old to actually use these devices properly, right?
And we live in a digital world. So lahat, wala nang exemption dito.
Yes.
Pwede na mabiktima lahat. Actually,
Yes.
kahit nandun ka lang sa bracket ng teenage years or kaya adult,
Yeah.
pwede kang mabiktima. And it's really prevalent gyapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And imagine if like teenagers or young adults are being victimized, what more na kaya to the younger generation, especially to the older generation, since these are technically new, like new technology.
For them.
This have not existed in their time, and for since this is existed in our time, we should learn to help them to how to properly use these devices,
Yeah.
right?
And we need to be understanding and accountable rin, di ba?
Yes, accountability is very important.
Yes. We are the most like tech savvy people in
Yes.
tech savvy generation. Like so
Yeah.
this is our responsibility to teach the older generation and the younger generation the
Yes.
ways
And to teach ourselves as well.
Yes.
To
Because
become
we are still
more
more
literate in the media,
yes,
in the
yes.
information that we are consuming. So
Yes.
that's the good thing, right? With media, we are able to disseminate information in a much more faster. But the question is it reliable ba? That's the question. So as media literate, we need to actually become more. Do I consider myself media literate? If
Do we?
Well, you can say so.
I think we
Yes, because even though if you are media literate, di ba, there are times talaga na you will become victim.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing.
Especially like with the advancement of technologies, like not just the good people benefit from that. Also the bad people, right? Like they can improve their tactics on how to get more victims, on how to
Mm.
persuade others to believe that disinformation that they are spreading, di ba?
And of course, without understanding rin, those people na nag-share ng mga false information na nag-regret naman and they become more accountable, they will somewhat face cyberbullying rin. Kasi diba, grabe talaga yung talamak ng cyberbullying
Yes.
ngayon, especially in the digital age.
can.
So, guys, let us
Be
foster-
more understanding.
Yeah, let us
foster
be
a
more
healthier digital
Yes.
I
environment
agree with
for
you
all.
guys.
Yes.
Yes. And let's just remember also na if there's a cyberbullying that's happening, let's just not add more fuel to the fire pile, right? Diba? As responsible individuals, we must learn to properly distinguish the fire itself. Yes.
Yes, through our literacy. Because let
Yes.
us all remember, guys, literacy is a skill. We can improve, if not in a drastic manner, diba?
Yes.
We can improve slowly, and it's surely we do improve if we commit some mistakes and we correct it. We redirect our
Yes.
path in a much more better and healthier way, diba?
So guys.
So what's
Is that
our
it?
key takeaway?
Is this it for the video?
Yeah.
Oh wait, key takeaways.
Yeah.
The
takeaways.
key takeaways. So, for me naman guys, I can think of 2 takeaways that we can share to the people, and that is first, to be responsible and accountable, right? So as I've said earlier, in the online environment, every decision is by a click of a hand lang, di ba? And so with that, it's very powerful. Like, the click of our hands are very powerful. Like, kasi di ba there's a saying, with great power comes great
Responsibility.
Electricity.
no, kidding aside, responsibility. And with that responsibility, or with that power, we must be very responsible to not hurt other people, right? And to always use that power to influence the youth,
Mm.
to influence others, and in creating a better environment or a better world for everyone. So, and for the second key takeaway naman is to be understanding, right? So earlier we have mentioned some aspects regarding digital divide, and I can't help to think na some people are only doing this because it's limited to what they have or to what they know, right? Like, they don't do this because they have a bad agenda or a bad propaganda. They only do this because that's what they think is right. And
Mm.
us as individuals, we must understand them and teach them in a way na they get to be better, right? Like, we need to be understanding for them to improve themselves and to also contribute to a more positive environment.
And adding to that, guys, it's not only us should be na maging understanding. It
Mm.
they should learn to be understanding them. Kasi
Yes.
when we correct them, we care for them actually, guys, 'di ba? So if they're not being too understanding, it would be hard for us to actually correct them kasi imagine, guys, 'di ba, right? The struggle of like conveying what you want to convey to a person na ayaw naman talaga makinig.
Yeah.
It's also important, guys, that we should fact check our sources and our information before sharing them, no? So always remember na, always ask yourself, totoo ba talaga to? Is the source credible? Like, do a background check of the poster or the institution that posted before actually sharing what they posted, okay?
Yes.
And it's not about the poster lang din. It's about the information.
Yeah.
It's not limited to that kasi malawak talaga ang media. Right?
Yes.
Malawak ang information, malawak ang internet rather. So, if we are able to actually assess the information critically and with evaluative skills, then
Yes.
if we foster that, we could actually have a much more like safer environment, digital environment.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes. I
So
think
we
that-
talk about this kasi it's very relevant
Yes,
to us.
and
Yes.
it's very nice that we get to talk around this kasi we are living in a digital age na,
Yes.
right? Yes, and it's important for us to have a less chaotic world to live in, a more peaceful environment, and of course, by doing this, we help people to becoming good people, right?
Mm.
And also, we're able to bridge the gap. It's not just like we are trying to give entertainment, but we also
Yes.
giving you information, guys, to how do we are tackling about how do we remain like literate in this age, diba? In this digital age, how do we adapt in this world?
Yes. Kasi, like, for you to survive, you really have to adapt to your
Yes.
environment.
Yes.
It's very important.
Yes.
So is that it?
So I think that's it for
That's it.
today's video, guys. And really, we thank you all for staying in. Yes, diba?
Thank you for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Leave
Yes.
a comment. So, guys, wait for our next episode because
Yes.
it will be very exciting.
Yes.
We're going to talk about how
How to confess your crush,
How
di ba?
confess in a
Okay.
way that is using media and information.
in a creative
Wow.
way. So let's discover about this.
Yes.
Let us ask our viewers about how they do
Yes.
this.
And if you
Yeah.
want to really have more videos like this, do what he said. Yeah.
Which is to?
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
And click the notification bell for more updates.
So again, guys, this is Rally
Rally
Debunked, and we are here to provide you with relevant information all across the internet. So thank you for watching and see you
See
in our
you
next
later.
video.
Woo!
Bye!